All right, Page of Wands, you're in the process of learning some new skill set. This is something you really enjoy doing. So it could be linked to your creativity. I'm hearing like writers, authors, something to do with words or even music, painting, all of the creations. You're being asked to focus on leveling up this energy in yourself, whether that is, you know, going to some sort of learning college, online classes is coming through, because you were dimming yourself. The star reversed here, you were dimming your own light, and it's kind of like anytime you would reach this threshold of leveling up, you'd stop yourself and you'd like hold yourself back, and you could see it, you could see your progress. Like, I'm seeing this road, and then it was like you would block yourself. No one else was blocking you. You might try and blame them, but it was always you, and you knew that, like, deep down. And so this next phase, you are entering the Empress, which is ease and flow and opportunity, and just, she's luxury. She's that energy of just letting things come your way, not working so hard. I just heard this phrase this morning. What was it? Don't do more, do less better. I freaking, oh my gosh, that like resonated so much in my soul. Don't do more, do less better. Y'all, I was just thinking, she has not visited my table in a minute. You know who just popped out? You know who just popped out? High Priestess. The High motherfucking Priestess. So she is, ooh, people look up to you. Oh, I'm getting chills. Okay. The Sun, these all came out together. These just fell on the floor. The Sun, the High Priestess, and Justice. Do you see that power? That is like royalty. You guys. Like, I don't know if you were like literal royalty in a past life, I'm hearing. It's a deep energy of just royalty. And it feels connected to past lives. And you've felt this your whole life. This was something you felt deep down. Like, people probably told you things like you have expensive taste. And it's so funny because at the end of the day, you're so humble. Like, you're not generally one that is like name brand obsessed, but at the same time, you're like, I could take some Prada, I could take some Chanel, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, because you have this beautiful neutrality, but high class, high quality, like you really appreciate the finer things in life, and you're meant to have them. That's the thing. People are so weird in the spiritual path about, you know, enjoying material things. And on one level, for good reason. You don't want your, you know, life to depend on the newest iPhone. Like, I truly, in my heart, that doesn't feel healthy. But when you don't need the thing, when you detach from the deep need and instead have a preference, and you say, yeah, I prefer nice things, but at the same time, I could live in a mansion and be stoked. At the same time, I could live in a cave and be stoked. At the same time, I could live in a freaking tent and be stoked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have this aura of like, I feel like whoever I'm talking to right now, you have lived a very colorful, eclectic life. And you have always chose to focus on the good and the beauty of that life. And so what's really coming through is, it's like, because you have always chosen to see the best out of every situation, no matter how dark it was, you're about to be so rewarded with this Justice. It's like you're gonna be given the mansion and the nice things. If you want them, they're gonna be there. You know, you want the Lambo? Have a Lambo. Like, oh my gosh, I love cars, like fancy cars. They're so sick. And when I was younger, it's so interesting. When I was younger, I would like fight that side of myself. Like, I was obsessed with Nissan Skylines, and I would like draw them and stuff, but then it was like that ego part of myself, that part of society that is like, oh, you could never. Like, you can't love God and also want to have a Nissan Skyline. No. That is humanity. I don't need a Nissan Skyline, but they're cool. Like, I think there's this energy of, if you have these nice things, oh, that's all the energy and money that you're not giving to, the starving children. And that's not true. Because money is infinite. It's like, think of money like the ocean. Like, I love this metaphor. Abundance and money is like the ocean. You could go up and you could keep taking buckets, pails out of it, however much you want, to fill your own swimming pool with this ocean water. Don't be swimming it, whatever. You get the idea. And it will never run out. The ocean will never run out, no matter how many buckets of water you take out. It will keep oceaning. And that is how money works in the world. You can have as much as you want, and you are not taking from anyone or anything. And the thing is, if you're a spiritual person, you should have as much money as possible, because you're gonna help the world. The more money you have, the more you can help the world, because the more you can give. Money is just a frequency. It is a tool. And it's like, if you're a billionaire and a good person, that's all the more energy you could just help the world with. So, High Priestess, I just want to say, people look up to you. And you're really owning that now. You're really stepping into the energy of your own divinity. People look up to you because you're meant to be a leader. And you've always known that, and you're not pushing it away anymore. So, you may work with the elements. You may work with spells, if you want to call them that. You're very, very tapped in to your own power. And, good on you. I'm so proud of you. Whew. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, you guys. The Empress, the Sun, all of these coming out together. You are divine feminine. And you are shining so bright this next chapter of your life. Just do not dim for anybody. All right, my beloveds, I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.